We are Steve and Jill.
Together, we've been buying and reselling land since the 90s.
Our data-centric approach leaves our buyers asking, how can you sell it so cheap?
Here on the Land Academy Show,
We answer that and more. Steve and Jill here.
Hi.
Welcome to the Land Academy Show, entertaining land investment talk. I'm Stephen Jack Butella.
And I'm Jill DeWitt, broadcasting from not so sunny, but sunny Southern California.
Today, Jill and I talk about maximize your valuable time fielding inbound phone calls. This is Jill's created the topics week, I think.
I did.
This is good stuff.
This is stuff that comes up.
This is a huge issue.
It's hard.
It's a huge
sometimes.
issue for our members and for us.
You want to talk to everybody. You think everybody's really a legitimate seller or buyer.
Yep.
Or seller. It goes
Yeah.
both ways, actually. And next thing you know, you find yourself talking about mom's living situation and how she gets by on Social Security and how expensive her medication is.
I'll tell you, you can get sidetracked for hours
Yeah.
trying to befriend somebody and earn their trust. And so I guess this show's about, is it worth it?
Yeah.
And when do you say enough's enough?
It's important to be efficient.
And especially in land, not so much in houses, because in houses, you're going to turn maybe 5 or 8 houses if you do everything correctly a month on your own. If you don't institutionalize the thing, that's what House Academy is all about, doing that.
Right.
But with land, you're turning 30 to 40 properties a month, hopefully.
Or
And so you just don't have, or more, way more in our
Right.
case. So you just don't have enough time.
right.
You know, you have to, and I'm sure Jill's got all the solutions here. She's got a pad full of notes, I know that.
I do.
So that's what this is about. Before we get into it, let's take a question posted by one of our members on the landinvestors.com online community. It's free.
Claire asks, just wondering now that taxsellist.com is $29 a month. Have any of the new students bought it? 2, can Land Academy get us a group discount? And
So
then,
that's my comment.
okay, got it.
It's very rare to go in to land investors and have like 28 entries of people answering. So this, for whatever reason, this question prompted like 25 answers.
It's hilarious.
And all of them were rooted in anger about taxsellist.com. So, and I wanted to put this out on the podcast because it reaches a ton of people in the land business. Taxsellist.com used to be the greatest thing there ever was. It's a way to organize, it was a subscription base, and it provides basic education, nothing like Land Academy, but basic education about tax deed sales and tax lien sales and how you can make them work for you. I actually went to a live event that they held. But a guy named
many
John,
years ago?
yeah, a lot of years ago,
Yeah.
a guy named John started it, and he's the greatest guy ever. And after I went to the live event and met him, we actually ended up doing deals together, a lot like Land Academy. And I guess in a subconscious way modeled what I wanted Land Academy to be for a small group of people, not tons of people. Out of my experience with Tax Sale Lists, well, he retired and sold it to a group of freaking idiots. I mean, there's no other way to describe it. Real angry. I'm shocked that they're still in business. They just punish their customers. And I think I've gone back and forth over the last lot of years about starting a company that just destroys them. But the real value that they provide is they aggregate tax sale lists by state and by calendar. So you can go in there and see let's say you live in Texas, what tax sales are coming up in Texas on what day. And then you can see, most importantly, how we use it, all the past sales that have gone on and what the results are. That's how we gauge, in part, how to choose a county. And that's why it only ever comes up in our education program. When there's a lot of tax sales, tons and thousands of properties every year that come up in a tax sale, that's just an indication that something's wrong. When none come up, that's a little better. But what you want is a few in general when you're starting out. Jill and I now love to see no tax sales at all.
Right.
We love to have property where there's no other property for sale. So you can go in there and read all this, but I would really avoid taxsellist.com.
Can I ask a question?
And
Okay.
Jill and I created
There we go.
a website that's completely free. That it gives you the historical data on tax sales, not the future data. And it's free completely. It's called countywise.com. It's plastered all over our education material. And that's all the people that are in this question on land investors, they're not members, so they don't know this.
Right. I'm glad that you brought this up. I was going to say, will you share with us how we solved it? And that's how we solved it. We did go down the path at one time when they They made it like they had a cheaper model. They made it real expensive. So we really did go get it. We got subscriptions back when we were a real small group, and I included it in our membership. We remember that I paid for them. I was trying to get some discounts
Yeah.
for it, but then it all changed. So that's how we got around it, was creating countywise.com to include the information that you need from there and a whole lot more.
I approached those guys and said, look, this is built for us.
Right.
We'd love to give them some kind of desk discount, pass it through. We're not going to.
Yeah, how can we work together?
We're not going to make any money on this. We just
Right.
want to, and we want to promote your stuff.
Right.
And it's like I killed their dog. That's how they responded.
Yeah.
They're like, we're going to sue you. It's it was really funny.
Yeah.
So,
That's fine.
Yeah. Today's topic: maximize your valuable time fielding inbound phone calls. This is the meat of the show. It's also Jill's topic.
Oh. And also my time to take a little break. So the point of this topic, the reason I brought this up is because I see it happening often. I see it with our members. I even see it with my staff. Your time is valuable, and sometimes it's hard. Someone calls in, you want to think everyone's a real legitimate seller. You want to think they're a legitimate buyer. You want to give them all your attention, but you turn around and realize, the whole day's gone. I only talked to 5 people, kind of thing. You can't do that. You've got to figure out, how to quickly assess who's serious and who's not. And that's what the ones who are not, Stephen has lovingly called tire kickers. I mean,
Yeah.
right. So how do you do this? Your time is valuable. What do I do? Well, one quick way to assess right away is based on their initial question when they call right in. Is it a legitimate, serious question that's not listed in your posting? So 2 things about that. Number 1, you might want to go back and redo your posting. Like, all right, I've already got 3 calls right now because I forgot to put the tax situation in there. I need to put that in my posting.
Yeah, and then put it in all future postings too.
Exactly.
You just want to eliminate them one by one.
Exactly. That's the whole thing. You rewrite your template.
Yeah.
Or maybe you just forgot on that one. I need to go fix that one real quick. So that's your first indication, that, all right, they're looking at your posting. They're serious. They get it. And then if it's a seller, they've got your offer in their hand. They're saying, "Hi, I'm calling about reference number 24163." Something like that. All right.
Your hair's all different.
My hair's different. Why did you say that?
Want to hear a funny story?
Uh-oh.
So Jill,
Okay.
this happens to all people.
Okay.
Let's say, we recorded these things all in a row, and so in between shows, Jill changes and puts lipstick on and does her hair. So the show the show we just recorded, her hair was different. So one time
I didn't realize that.
in this dumpy little bar that I used to hang out in Scottsdale, I went, and everybody does it. You just go into the bathroom and you just clean yourself up. I mean, in particular, women do it, but guys do it too. And I came back out.
I did not know that.
I came back out and I was the laughing stock of, the bar for the rest of the week. Because they were all like, oh my God, you look so much better. Thank you for fixing your hair. I was really concerned about it.
Like, did you wash your face? Did your hair wet and everything?
I probably just went like this.
Okay.
I went and, just cleaned it up it's after work.
Right.
So you're a mess. But anyway, I just felt like an idiot for a week. Then the next week it was something else that I felt an idiot
They picked on you?
about. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You used to say, it's your week in the barrel.
Oh,
Anyway, your hair's different, Jill, and you look great.
I didn't notice that, but thank you. Okay. All right.
That was a Jack and Jill show moment.
I guess it
I was
was.
just breaking up the
Monotony.
just breaking up the real estate talk.
You hate this topic?
Well, it's
You
show,
do?
It's
Let's
show,
call a spade a spade.
1200.
Do you know what this is?
What show
This
number
is you
this?
hate this topic. You know why? You hate talking on the phone.
Yeah, and I don't like customers and talking to
I'm-
customers.
We're well aware of
I
that.
don't think that there should be all this talking with customers. The sellers are one thing. That's not really a customer, but the buyers are just you have to. Let me cut to the chase here. Get used to assessing very quickly if this person's going to buy a piece of property or not, and I can tell in 15 seconds. In fact, you might even just want to say that. Look, I'm happy to answer your questions, but are you going to buy the property? Because if you're seriously considering it, then I'm happy to sit here with you and figure this all out. But if not, I just don't want to talk to you.
Okay, I would not say that. That's the
There's
Stephen
a
way.
reason I don't
And you
have
know
a
what?
job.
And there's a reason why my stuff sells and why I'm in charge of sales. Are we all getting it now? I think we are. And there's a reason why we took the phone away from Stephen. Seriously, in our
Jared looks
office,
good, though.
everybody says, do not let him answer the phone.
Yeah.
You do not talk on the phone. And that's true, honestly.
Yep.
Okay, so back to the point. So kind of in the Jill way, because you just jumped in. But yeah, that's it. You just you gotta cut them off. I used to have a timer on my desk. That's not a crazy thing too. You have a timer on your phone now. Just have that on your phone. Like after 3 minutes, like, all right, this is not going anywhere.
Is that what you set it for? 3 minutes?
Something like that, even if that. But, just whatever makes sense. You realize this is not going anywhere. I get the questions. I know what they're doing. Yeah. It's just not a good use of your time. And I'll tell you, here's a sad reality. You learn this and you will learn, you will get good at it. I just have to say, it's going to be you're going to go through a little bit and you're going to go, yep, now I know how to spot them. I had to go through it too. But you'll realize after the same guy calls you back 3 days in a row, he's not a buyer. You think he is every time because he might have one more good question. But after that happens to you 10 times on 10 properties, you're going to go, yep, now I know. The real goal here is to, A, your time's valuable, and they respect that too. B, make your postings so darn good, have every question in there that they don't need to call you for this stuff. And then C, at the end of the day, you just can't get this down, and you find yourself you're just... Here I am again with a phone. Hire someone who is, and you can solve it that way.
If you're a woman and you're good at this like Jill, you can expect a marriage proposal per week.
Yeah.
And a job offer probably twice a week. That's how you know you're good on the phone and you're answering their questions and keeping them entertained at the same time. And hopefully so they just click on and check it out.
It's true.
And I'll end with this. I don't know how Jill's going to end, but every single person in our advanced land acquisition group, our advanced group, is either ridiculously good on the phone themselves or they have somebody. They all started being great on the phone.
Correct.
And then the smart ones replace themselves with somebody who's great on the phone or better as an employee or a virtual assistant. That's just true. So I make light of this. I'm like, I don't want to talk to customers. I'm constantly saying stuff like that. But it's imperative in this business to create trust on the phone within minutes.
And answer the phone.
Acquisition and the sell side.
Hey, exactly. Are you done?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
Done.
Yeah, that was to say, my last point is, please answer the phone. That's a lot of it right there.
Are you done? Are you done now, Steve?
I didn't want to interrupt you. I want to make sure I started to go on my thing. I want to make sure you were done with your topic.
If you're in a relationship, you know their tones.
I just was making sure you were done with that topic. That was it.
Have you ever had a baby?
Felt like I interrupted you. All right, we got this. So thank you. Join us next time for an episode called Land Real Estate Agents for High Dollar Properties.
And we answer your questions posted on the online community, landinvestors.com. It's free.
You are not alone in your real estate ambition.
Is it just too much?
I like to say that not line now and then too. But it was starting to go downhill fast.
It occurred to me that we need a tagline for the up-and-coming Jack Jill show that we're going to release in probably October, November. Jack and Jill. Yeah. I want to release it early too.
Like October would be good.
What are the taglines that you've come up with so far? I was just thinking about some.
Oh,
you're not alone in your real estate ambition is, I think, a great, unique tagline for this. But for us, like I came up with couples therapy, partners for life, but that sounds like too businessy.
Well, remember mine was partners. I said partners in, what did I say? Mine was partners in life, business, and something, and I can't remember, and crime. I don't know if that right.
No. I think that it needs to be.
Because it's a funny play on words.
The whole thing is about working with your spouse and couples and stuff. And we did a lot of research, Jill and I, and there's not a lot of good shows, if any, out there. And people are coming to us saying, hey, the real reason we listen to your show is because you guys are ding-dongs with each other, and it's entertaining. It has nothing to do with the real estate, so.
Thank you. How about, so I could see a funny play on this, like, you're not alone. You are not, you know what? Hey, by the way, if you have some good ones, will you send it to us?
That's what I was going to say.
Oh.
Please send it to us.
Wait, let me think where I should have them send it. I guess to Land Academy for now. I'll come up with a support it. I will make a support at Jack Jill. We don't
Yeah.
have it yet.
Support at landacademy.com.
Yeah, if you have a good one.
And give us your notes too. Like, hey, it would be great if you guys did a show like, that we want to hear you talk about X or whatever.
Right. That's pretty good. I'll come up. Thank you. By the way, the Land Academy Daily Show remains commercial free for you, our loyal listener. So wherever you're watching or wherever you're listening, please subscribe and rate us there. We are Steve and Jill.
Information
And inspiration
to buy undervalued property.